Today, we are diving deep into the latest updates on the much-anticipated Nikon Z5 Mark II. If you've been eagerly waiting for an upgrade to the Nikon Z5, the next-generation model is right around the corner, bringing with it some exciting improvements. But is it the game-changing upgrade we were hoping for, or is it just a refined version of its predecessor? Let's find out. Nikon Z5 Mark II. A solid upgrade or just a refresh? The Nikon Z5 Mark II is expected to launch next month, and early information suggests that Nikon is following a familiar formula while adding key refinements. It appears to be a well-balanced camera aimed at enthusiasts and semi-professionals who want excellent performance without breaking the bank. While it may not be the most revolutionary update, it brings several meaningful enhancements that improve usability and image quality. Upgraded sensor and image processor. At the heart of the Nikon Z5 Mark II lies a 24.5 megapixel backside illuminated CMOS sensor, similar to the original Z5. However, what truly makes a difference this time around is the inclusion of the XSpeed 7 image processor, Nikon's latest and most powerful processing engine. This upgrade brings noticeable improvements in dynamic range, color accuracy, and low-light performance. The XSpeed 7 processor enhances noise reduction, making night photography and low-light conditions more manageable. The camera is expected to perform better at higher ISO levels, producing cleaner and sharper images compared to its predecessor. While some users might have hoped for a bump to 30 megapixels or higher, Nikon seems to be focusing on refining image processing rather than increasing resolution. Autofocus system. Faster and more reliable. One of the biggest criticisms of the original Z5 was its autofocus system. The Nikon Z5 Mark II aims to address this with a 273-point hybrid autofocus system featuring real-time eye and animal tracking. With the XSpeed 7 processor, the autofocus speed and accuracy should see a noticeable boost, making it more competitive against Sony and Canon models. For portrait photographers and wildlife enthusiasts, this is a significant improvement. The real test will be how well it performs in different lighting conditions and whether it can keep up with fast-moving subjects. Videographers will also be keen to see if the autofocus transitions smoothly between subjects in video mode, which has been an area of concern for Nikon in the past. Video capabilities still missing 4K 60fps. The Nikon Z5 Mark II is expected to offer 4K video recording at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 120 fps for slow-motion footage. While this setup is decent, the lack of 4K 60 fps may be a disappointment for content creators looking for smoother high-resolution video. Competitors in this price range, such as the Canon EOS R8 and Sony A7C II, already offer 4K 60 fps, which puts Nikon slightly behind in the video department. However, the camera does feature 5-axis in-body image stabilization, IBIS, which is a welcome addition for handheld shooting. This will be especially useful for vloggers, travel photographers, and filmmakers who prefer to shoot without a gimbal. While it may not be the ultimate video-centric camera, the Z5 Mark II still provides solid hybrid shooting capabilities. Electronic viewfinder and display. The electronic viewfinder, EVF, of the Nikon Z5 Mark II features a crisp 3.69 million dot OLED display, the same resolution as its predecessor. OLED technology ensures sharp, vibrant colors and excellent contrast, making it easier to compose shots even in bright conditions. The fully articulating 3.2-inch touchscreen display is one of the biggest design improvements over the original Z5, which only had a tilting screen. This makes the camera far more versatile for vloggers and photographers who shoot from different angles. Whether you're capturing low-angle shots, shooting over crowds, or filming yourself, this articulating screen is a fantastic addition. Dual card slots and USB-C charging. The Nikon Z5 Mark II includes dual UHS-2 SD card slots, providing photographers with extra storage flexibility. This is useful for professionals who need to back up their images instantly or extend their shooting sessions without swapping cards frequently. Additionally, the camera supports USB-C charging, aligning with the latest industry standards. This means you can charge the camera using a standard USB-C power bank, a must-have feature for travelers and on-the-go creators. Competition and market positioning. With the release of the Nikon Z5 Mark II, Nikon aims to compete with cameras like the Canon EOS R8 and Sony A7C II. However, the lack of 4K 60 FPS may put it at a disadvantage for videographers. On the other hand, its improved autofocus, enhanced processor, and articulating screen make it a compelling choice for hybrid shooters. The key question will be its pricing. If Nikon can position the Z5 Mark II competitively, it could attract a wide range of users, from enthusiasts upgrading from older DSLRs to professionals looking for a budget-friendly full-frame mirrorless option. Expected release date. According to current leaks and rumors, Nikon is set to announce the Z5 Mark II in the summer of 2025, likely before August. This timing ensures that the camera will hit the market at a peak demand period, avoiding overlap with other models in Nikon's lineup. Final thoughts. Is it worth the upgrade? The Nikon Z5 Mark II appears to be a well-rounded upgrade rather than a groundbreaking innovation. It refines the original Z5's strengths while addressing some of its weaknesses, particularly in autofocus performance and handling. The new processor brings better low-light performance, and the articulating screen adds much-needed flexibility. However, for those who already own the Nikon Z5, the upgrades might not be significant enough to justify switching. The sensor remains the same, and the lack of 4K 60 FPS video may turn away some videographers looking for more robust video features. For first-time full-frame mirrorless buyers, though, the Nikon Z5 Mark II presents a compelling option, offering a balanced mix of features for both photographers and hybrid shooters. It may not shake up the industry, but it provides a steady, reliable upgrade that caters to a broad audience. So, what do you think about the Nikon Z5 Mark II? Are the upgrades enough to make you consider this camera, or were you expecting something more? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Technology in the Future for more updates on the latest camera releases and tech innovations.